Thank you, Juan and Kelsey. My name is Travis Myers with LUTV News, and this is your 5-day weather forecast, whether you like it or not. Now, I don't know if I can promise a cold front, but this week things are going to be marvelous. Let's just look at tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun with a high of 83 and a low of 58. We can see that on Friday things are going to be just about the same with a high of 82 and a low of 61. And on Saturday, the clouds are going to creep in, and they're going to stay there for a few more days. I don't mind it. I burn easy. I need all the shade I can get. On Saturday, we're going to have a high of 83 and a low of 62. On Sunday, things are going to cool down a little bit. Don't get your Eskimo jackets or anything. It's only going to be about 3 degrees. 80 degrees is a high, 61 is a low. On Monday, not always my favorite day, but I think I might change my mind this week. High of 79 and a low of 58. When's the last time it's been 58 degrees? I have no idea. You're probably not going to need your umbrellas this week. Very low chance of rain, but you might need them for all the acorns that are falling. I've been hit by a whole bunch of them, but that's another story. I'm Travis Myers with your weather. Juan and Kelsey, back to you.
Thank you, Travis.
My name is Travis Myers with LUTV News, and this is your weekend weather forecast, whether you like it or not. Well, you don't have anything to worry about this week. Things are going to be spantabulous. It's a word I just made up for this week in particular. Temperatures are going to start off low, and they're going to gradually get higher as things goes on, but then they're going to go right back down to where they were. On Thursday, we're going to have a high of 78 and a low of 53, so you better get your sweater for this weather. That's kind of clever. Oh, look! A feather. On Friday and Saturday, I've got a pocket full of sunshine for you guys. High of 81 and a low of 56. And on Saturday, temperatures are going to get a little bit higher, a high of 84 and a low of 61. On Sunday, temperatures are going to gradually increase. High of 81, low of 65. Perfect temperature to go outside, take pictures of yourself, post them on the internet. They should call it Selfie Sunday or something. And Monday, we have a high of 82 and a low of 62, 20-degree difference. Now, as my cat would say, things are going to be perfect this week. Honestly, I don't even have a cat. My name is Travis Myers with your weekend forecast. Juan and Kelsey, back to you. So just so you know, these next 2 days, it's going to be raining, so if it rains cats and dogs, make sure you don't step in a poodle, because that would be a catastrophe. My name is Travis Myers. Jamerica and Kelsey, back to you.
Thank you, Travis. That's a very interesting forecast.
It is. Our forecasts are always interesting and great. I love him. Well, and speaking of the weather, it was great for the poll.
Our homecoming and Halloween weather for us today, Travis Myers.
Boo. Just trying to scare you. My name is Travis Myers with LUTV News, and this is your 5-day weather forecast, whether you like it or not. Well, with Halloween and homecoming this weekend, you can expect things to be spooktacular. On Thursday, we have a high of 77 and a low of 55. And on Friday, we have a high of 75 and a low of 44 degrees. So if you're expecting to be a vampire this Halloween, you can expect to sparkle or maybe burn, because that's what vampires do in the sun. It's going to be sunny. As we walk over like a zombie to Saturday, we can see that we're going to have a high of 65 and things are going to drop. A low of 41. On Sunday, we're going to pick things back up. We're going to have a high of 70 and a low of 57. Clouds are going to peek in this next 2 days, on Sunday and Monday. On Monday, we're going to have a high of 77 and a low of 64 with a 70% chance that it might rain fire. Just kidding. Just trying to scare you again. Just like the monster would say that lives under my bed, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Juan and Kelsey, back to you.
Well, that seems like a very interesting forecast.
Looks like we have zombies in the studio.
Thank you, Jamerica and Kelsey. My name is Travis Myers with LUTV News, and this is your 5-day weather report. Whether you like it or not. If you said it with me, you get a cookie. I don't have any to give, so you just have to get one yourself. This week, things are going to be sad, cold, and depressing, but I'm not going to let my emotions get the best of me, because I got to be professional and stuff. So Thursday, we have a high of 48 degrees and a low of 31. On Friday, we have a high of 51 and a low of 34 degrees. That's pretty cold. And on Saturday, we have a high of 60 and a low of 51 degrees. Sun is going to be there, but behind the clouds, going to be kind of like a bad employee. Like, I'm here, but I am not going to work. Anyway, we'll just keep going. Things are only going to get worse. Just kidding. It's going to be awesome for those of you that like rain and cold and stuff. On Sunday, the sun will disappear, nowhere to be found, with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 36. By that time, people will put flyers all over Beaumont and southeast Texas, and we will find the sun. On Monday, we'll have a high of 50 and a low of 29. It's still not going to do much as far as heating the land, but it will do its best. This time I'd like to give a special shout out to Kelsey's grandma, who is one of my loyal fans. Thank you. And Jamerica and Kelsey, back to you.
Thank you, Travis. I'm sure she's going to very much appreciate that.
Thank you, Juan and Kelsey. Like they said, my name is Travis Myers with LUTV News, and this is your 5-day weather report, whether you like it or not. Well, like they said, things got really chilly. It was almost like an ice princess decided to go on a rampage and let it go, don't hold it back. Well, I'm just going to let it go at this point. Well, it seems like she got over this and found out the answer to all her problems was love. Things are going to start warming up. We have a high of 67 and a low of 58. You have to wait for this one. On Friday, I'm going to make it rain. I just threw all my money. It's actually not mine. I'll give it to you guys after this. Anyway, Friday we have a high of 69 and a low of 58. On Saturday, I'm going to continue with my Frozen references, and the storm will rage on. Yeah, have a high of 69 again and a low of 56. On Sunday, the sun will be shining. We'll have a high of 75 and a low of 56. And on Monday, it's going to be a fun day. We have a high of 65 and a low of 41. I don't know what happened to the cold weather, but it might come back. And just so you know, the cold never bothered me anyway. Juan and Kelsey, back to you.
Thank you, Travis. It seems like a very interesting forecast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to After LUTV, where your favorite news personnels come together and discuss hot topics. Accompanied by my lovely panel, Jamerica, Juan, and Kelsey, today we'll take a look at the next big listing for realtors. Now, you too can live like a rock star. Justin Bieber's home is for sale. No, the Biebs isn't selling his mansion, but the Canadian home where he spent much of his childhood. It's now on the market. Justin Bieber's grandmother is selling the house with his bedroom preserved, just as he left it. The asking price for the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house is about $248,000 US. Now, what do you think about that?
I think that's crazy. I wouldn't buy his house, but I guess it being him, though, I would kind of expecting it to be a little bit more than that. Because, I mean, he's a multi-millionaire. I
don't know if I'd be able to afford it. I mean, $248,000 plus if you look at the house looks a bit average. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathhouses. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know if I'd have the money to spend $248,000 onto what Justin Bieber's house.
I don't think I have any money.
But then again, you guys have to consider the popularity of Justin Bieber. There are plenty of believers who are out there willing to pay hundreds of dollars for his toothbrush alone. So to say the room is in his preservity of where Justin Bieber was sleeping here, oh my gosh, that's worth a couple million, guys.
Yeah.
I think they could
A
make
lot of screaming fans will be up for that house for sure.
Absolutely.
I think they could make more money making it a hotel or a museum. So you can only scream in the house for so long. Like if I bought it, I'd be, yes, I'm in Justin Bieber's house. What am I going to do? That's it. That's all my excitement. Make it a hotel. Let other people do that on a daily basis.
And then they can sleep in Justin Bieber's bed.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, if one person owns a house, eventually it's going to, the whole Justin Bieber...
Rent out his room.
Yeah, of course.
Probably make more renting out his room than you did actually on the house alone.
I bet there's a lot of grandmother Bieber fans. I mean, like, fan of his grandmother, too. I mean, it's his grandparents' house, isn't it? I mean, come on.
I don't know if I'd be able to support this kid. I mean, he's been through a lot. He's been doing a lot of stuff.
He has a lot of negative, in the media.
And he also has a lot of female fans.
Yes,
We're going to pay a couple thousand to sleep at Justin Bieber's bed.
Well,
Wow.
I don't think I would pay $1 to sleep in his
But
bed.
think of the
Okay.
realtor's job. I mean, all they have to do is say, so this is Justin Bieber's house.
ex-home.
Sold.
It's done.
I know.
Sold.
It'll go fast for sure.
All right. Thanks for joining us today for our weekly topic. Be sure to visit us online and share your thoughts about the show. See you next time with After LUTV.
I don't know if I
That
still
one.
take it.
There's the camera.